Hey, what's going on, Ninja Nation? This video is more for me than it probably is for you, but I needed some therapy. So I'm taking a walk around the lake here. I just want to share from the heart for a couple of minutes about challenges and obstacles and problems when you're building your business and the roadblocks that you face that you just didn't see coming. And sometimes you just got to take a deep breath and realize that it's going to be okay. You got this vision, you got these goals, you got this idea, you've got this history, you've got experience, you got success, you got a little bit of runway. Like all the things that ultimately you kind of need if you want to build something incredibly unique and special. But it doesn't mean that obstacles, challenges, and problems aren't going to come and hit you straight in the jaw. Like, what is it Mike Tyson says? Everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face. And friend, I have been punched in the face more times than I can count today. And trying to remember all the things that I teach and preach about gratitude and focusing on what's going right so you don't have to worry as much about what's going wrong, and all the things that I talk about, I have had to really intentionally work on this week. And it's just been problem after problem after problem, and I've had to come up with a workaround or a solution. Building a business is hard. Being an insurance agent is hard. Boo-hoo. I got an email from somebody in the Talk About Tuesday. This is not a Talk About Tuesday video. I'll do another one of those later. But they said, hey, I've been watching a lot about you talk a lot about this idea that you shouldn't have to worry about trying to schedule 5 appointments a week. But you do talk about having a pipeline of 250 and the follow-up process. It seems that you're just trading one amount of activity and work for a different amount of activity and work, but it's still the same exact thing. And what am I missing? I thought it was supposed to be easier. And I just laughed. And I haven't had time to respond to all this yet, but the message that ultimately I want to convey is, man, you're building a business. And being a carrier rep and doing sales is not complicated. It's not hard. It boils down to building a pipeline, following up with the pipeline, make an offer to the pipeline that they cannot refuse, convert them into customers. Sales is not extremely more complicated or difficult than that. Now, how you do that, how efficient you get at that, with how much skill you do that with, that's probably where we differ in opinion strongly. There's the old school montage or idea that, enough activity will solve everything. And I guess in some cases that's kind of true, but it's not the smart way to build a business. You got to do it with skill set. You got to do it with the right vision. You got to do it in a way that is sustainable. But man, you can have all the goals in the world. You can write them down. You can have your morning routines. You can focus on your mindset. You can have gratitude, all the things that we talk about on this channel all the time. And I think the point of this is, for me, the reminder that even with all that, things are not going to go according to plan sometimes. Sometimes it's just going to freaking suck. Sometimes it's going to be hard. And you just have to acknowledge that. Mindset is never about pretending that everything is perfect and everything is okay when it's not. Part of a good, healthy, strong mindset is, I believe what I'm doing right now is it sucks. And acknowledging that this sucked and why it sucked and what I can do to influence or control the future outcome. I can't change the past, but I can sure as heck make sure that some of the things that sucked don't suck again. Sometimes people watch some of these videos and they're like, man, you've got it all together. You've had all the success. You don't have any problems or trials or issues or challenges. That's cute. I don't think there's a single person on the planet that can actually state that, not that I'm aware of. No matter how much success you do or don't have, or how much money you do or don't have in the bank account, or what's going on or not going on inside of your family life. To say it's always together all the time, every time, liar. Some days suck. Some things are hard. I guess the thing I have to remember is I have been broke before, dead broke. Couldn't pay I've been broke before. I have not been broke. Both have had their hards. Both have had their challenges. Choose your hard. I would choose to do what I'm doing today. I love what I'm doing today. I think you have to love what you're doing if you're going to do it long-term and successful and sustainable. You got to love it. If you don't love the process, if you don't love the outcome that you're able to deliver to your customer, your client, or your avatar, if it's truly just a grind for you, basically the entire time, and you're grinding and hustling your way to success, then I don't think you'll ever have success, no matter how much money you make, no matter how many deals you close, no matter how much AP you write, no matter how many award trips you go on. If you don't love the journey, if you don't love the process, then that whole thing to me sounds like it sucks, like all the time. And again, the main message here is choose your hard. It's hard to be an employee and report to a 9-to-5 and have someone else constantly telling you how much your time is worth, constantly telling you what you can or cannot do with your personal time or vacation or sick time or whatever. That's hard. Like that's hard. It's hard to be an entrepreneur. It's hard to have no idea what your income is going to be from week to week, month to month. And then it's a different level of hard when you're a literal entrepreneur that has payroll and overhead and massive obligations where you're shelling out substantially more money than what you can guarantee is coming in. That's a different level of hard. Now, each one of those have different levels of payoff though, right? I would argue that we've heard it probably said that with great risk comes the potential for great reward. That's kind of a different way of saying each one of those journeys has its own hard. Choose your freaking hard, but then shut up, cupcake, and deal with it. Like, that's for me, telling myself to just take a deep breath, enjoy the journey, control what you can control, let the rest of it go. And that's what I have to remember right now. We're on the journey of building a business, done some really cool things in the Sales Ninja world this year. I mean, this month, this YouTube channel turns 1 year old. A year ago, finally launched the dumb YouTube channel that I should have launched 5 years ago. More than 20,000 people have viewed these videos in the past year. I mean, very teeny tiny microscopic for a YouTube channel, but the very fact that my audience, who I speak to, who I serve, is just a teeny tiny fraction. Insurance agents in the voluntary carrier rep world, I mean, my audience can't be much bigger than 20 or 30,000. And we've had a couple thousand of y'all watch a whole bunch of videos. We've racked up 20,000 views. I get emails every single month telling me how something in Jack and Jill or something I said over in the follow-up or something that they learned through the YouTube channel in 15 minutes and for a cost of $0 has helped them immensely. And that means y'all, for those of you that take the time to watch these videos and there's probably nothing more that you could possibly give than your time. And then behind your time is a comment and a like and a share. And if you go so far as to actually reach out and say, wow, I tried this, this is what happened, this is what helped, that means the world to me. It gives me the desire and energy to keep making this stuff. It's a lot of work to put these stupid videos together. It's hard. I guess I got to choose my hard. But from the bottom of my heart, man, y'all do not know. For those of you that have taken the time, 20,000 people viewed the video, or 20,000 views, and there's probably been 200 that have reached out and said, expressed some type of gratitude or appreciation or a moment that they learned something. I mean, 1%. I don't know if that's good or bad. Choose your hard. I don't do it, I guess, for the 19,800 that didn't. But boy, it would be nice. When people provide value to you, whoever it is, friends, family, a YouTube creator, whatever, like, say thanks. Choose your hard. We're building something special. You build something special. Let's change the world and be the change in the world that we want to see.